Hmm. Want to do like this.
Not working, what do you want to do?
The river has been calling my name for 3 nights now. Not in my dreams, not in my thoughts, out loud. Last night it used my mother's voice. That's when I knew Mami Wata was done waiting. They say Mami Wata can make you rich overnight. They never tell you what she takes in return. I used to laugh at the stories. Growing up, elders warned us never to linger near the river after sunset. They said she lived beneath the surface, beautiful as a goddess, deadly as the deep, a spirit who rewarded devotion with wealth, beauty, and power. But every blessing came with a debt, and debts to Mami Water are never paid in money. I didn't believe any of it. Belief is a luxury for people who aren't desperate. By the time I found the river again, my life was already drowning. Bills stacked higher than hope. Friends stopped answering my calls. My prayers felt like they hit the ceiling and fell right back down. That night, I wasn't looking for a spirit. I was looking for an ending. The river was wrong, too still, no ripples, no insects, no frogs singing in the dark. Even the air felt like it was holding its breath. Then I saw her reflection, not in front of me, but behind me. She rose from the water like a memory you try to forget, but never can. Skin glowing under moonlight, hair flowing like black silk across the surface, her eyes ancient, knowing, amused. She smiled, and when she spoke, her voice wasn't loud, it was intimate, like she had always lived inside my head. She said my name. She offered me everything, money that could never run out, respect, influence, a life others could only envy. All she asked was loyalty, a simple agreement. Accept my gift, she said, and the water will always protect you. I didn't ask what the price was. I didn't need to. Desperation was a way of signing contracts without reading them. I said the change was immediate. My money appeared where there had been none, and all investments suddenly exploded in value. Stranger offered me a job I wasn't qualified for, yet somehow perfect for. People who ignored me before suddenly listened. Doors opened. Luck flowed me like a shadow. I stopped thinking about the river. That was my first mistake. The dreams stirred on the seventh night. I was underwater, sinking fast. My lungs burned. My body screamed. but I couldn't move. Just before everything went black, I could feel her hand wrapped around my wrist, not to save me, to claim me. I didn't wake up choking, the taste of river water in my mouth. Then the marks appeared, then shimmering lines on my ankles, like scales just beneath the skin, cold to the touch, pulsing when I stood near water. I tried to wash them away. They didn't fade. Desperate, I began hearing water everywhere, in the hum of traffic, in the drip of my skin, in my own breathing. Whenever I passed the mirror, I swore I saw her standing just behind my reflection, smiling wider each time. The wealth kept growing, so did the fear. I returned to the river to demand answers. That's when the elders finally spoke to me. They told me the truth that I've always avoided. Mami Wata doesn't give gifts. She invests. And once she's ready to collect, she never comes alone. They said the river calls you back slowly, first through dreams, even through voices, then through people you trust, until one night you stop resisting and you walk into the water on your own. Last night, the calling changed. It wasn't whispers anymore. It was my mother's voice begging me to come home. But my mother has been dead for 3 years. I stood at the riverbank, shaking, watching the surface ripple for the first time since I met her. Something was rising. Now I'm here, barefoot, the marks on my legs glowing beneath my skin, the water warm, welcoming. I can hear her clearly now, not promising, not threatening, just reminding me the wealth, the power, the deal. And as I take my first step forward, I realize something terrifying. The water isn't calling me anymore. It's answering me. And I don't think it plans to let me go.